Good morning, good
Good,
afternoon, good evening, whichever geography you are. Good morning, Ms. Jonah.
good morning.
Hi, this is Pranav Guha Thakurta, founder EDU TV. Today, we are discussing a very important topic. In fact, we would like to have advice of Miss Povall, the famous Miss Joanna Povall. She's the principal of Wales International School, Abu Dhabi, UAE. Miss Powell has worked in UK, France, and UAE. A graduate from Durham University, UK, and she's a passionate educator. She's taking care of children from so many years, and she's the right person for us and to seek her advice across the world for high school students, 11th and 12th grader students, and we would like to have her advice on transition from schools to universities. She's also the TESS International Principal of 2024. Congratulations, ma'am. Ma'am, we would like to request for your advice for students, parents, teachers, school heads, and all stakeholders of education. Over to you, Ms. Jonah.
Thank you. The thing that I would say is the most important is follow your passion. As you said, I'm very passionate about education, and it's really difficult for children to decide what they want to do. I'm saying children, but obviously they're teenagers who are coming to the end of the transition from school into university. Seek advice from as many people as you can. In my experience, sometimes children can be forced into following a particular subject because their parents want them to be an engineer, they want them to be a doctor. Maybe they're not capable of doing that. And the most important thing is for schools, parents, and the student to work together to find out what the actual talents and skills of the students are. Every student's talented in different fields, and it's about being realistic and about being honest and about communicating together to make sure that everybody's on the same page. I once had a heartbreaking situation where I met a student in another country. I was working as a lead improvement partner for the Council of British International Schools, and a young lady had told me that from the age of 11, all she had ever wanted to do was go to Oxford University. And everybody had encouraged her and had said, oh, yes, you know, that's great. Of course you can. Of course you can. If that's your dream, yes, you can. She got to the age of 18 and she was actually studying IB. And that was the first time that anybody had actually sat her down and said, these are the requirements for going to Oxford University. You will need 3 A stars at A level. She was on track for 2 Bs and a C. And it absolutely broke her heart. And at that point, it's almost too late. So you need to start having conversations as a school, as a family, very frankly and honestly from quite a young age, is my advice.
Very right, ma'am. And taking advice from expert like you, there's an advantage. You can come with some real-time experiences and case studies, as you told about that young lady. Ma'am, Miss Jonah, we would also like to have your advice on this. Students are in dilemma, like to choose course over a university or university over a course. Sometimes they they are unable to find the course they are interested in that university, or sometimes they look forward for, like you just gave the example of Oxford University. I want to study in Oxford University, whatever subject I get, but they want a brand Oxford. So I would like to request your advice on course versus college.
I would always say course. We know that there are certain universities that have a wonderful name, and you think that that can open a door. but you are way better off getting a first class honours degree in a course that you have loved and enjoyed and that is suitable for you than coming out with a third class honours degree from a university that has a good name.
Right.
And I think as well, again, I'll go back to being very honest with yourself. You know yourself better than anybody else does.
Right.
And choose the course carefully. Some universities are more practical. They may, you know, some people aren't very good at exams. So if you go to a university that the course is based 100% on final exams, you will not do very well. Whereas if you look for another course that's maybe 50% the work that you do during the academic year, 50% exams, or sometimes even less, that's the right course for you. So always, no question for me, always the course over the name of the university.
Very right, ma'am. Thank you so much, Ms. Jonah. And I'm sure your advice will be helpful to all the stakeholders of education, to our all viewers in 28 countries. Thank you so much, ma'am. And we will keep on requesting you for advice for students. I'm sure the kind of passion you are, I think you are a passionate person for your passion in teaching students. That's why you are all the way from UK. You are heading a school in UAE. Thank you so much, Ms. Joanna Povall, Principal, Wales International School, Abu Dhabi, UAE. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Have a lovely day.